All right, well, thanks for joining us today. My name is Dan Meyer. I'm editor-in-chief here at RCR Wireless News, and today we are joined by Omar Flores, who's the manager for wireless at 3M, to talk a bit about some news from the company coming out for the CTIA show. So, Omar, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Hello, Dan. Good afternoon.
Very good. Well, maybe start off with, I guess, again, there's a lot happening in the wireless space, and I guess from 3M's point of view, what do you guys see as maybe some of the top I guess some of the biggest wireless or 5G trends coming out of the telecom space and the wireless space for you guys?
Certainly, Dan. So the wireless industry is truly going through a new revolution. We have seen a lot of trends in the market going into vast infrastructure, massive connectivity, not measured anymore into millions of users, but billions of devices, mainly because of the Internet of Things. We have seen also reduced latency, not measured anymore in seconds, but in milliseconds, ubiquitous communications going from the typical 24/7 to anytime, anywhere. And finally, sustainability, not anymore from the traditional and only environmental standpoint, but also including social and economical. So this is truly a new revolution. 5G is a big word, Internet of Things, but at the end of the day, is moving the industry into the next phase. So those are some of the trends we have seen here at 3M.
Very good. Well, I guess from your perspective, then, what are some of the big challenges, I guess, looking ahead for the wireless industry as it kind of evolves to this whole new world of 5G and IoT and all these new technologies coming out? What do you guys see as being some of the big challenges there?
Definitely. So it's all related to these vast, massive communications. So we know the industry will keep growing. We have research that's going to be around 5 million base stations, around 11 million small cells. And the main challenges we have identified are related to site acquisition, RF performance, tower loading, fiber and power access, and security and monitoring, just to mention a few. And those are the ones where 3M has a big interest, because those are major challenges for the overall, for the industry in general.
Gotcha. And I guess then as you approach those big challenges, I guess what is 3M doing to kind of help the industry, surmount or get over some of those big challenges coming down the road?
Well, definitely for every single challenge or roadblock we have, and we're developing new technologies. What is really interesting is that we identify this one that is not a technology-related roadblock, which is site acquisition. It's more a social phenomenon. This site acquisition challenge that the wireless industry is facing is related to this concept that most people will know is NIMBY. NIMBY, for those who are not familiar, means not in my backyard. So it's a quite interesting phenomena. Again, it's not a technology, but a social phenomena where we all want to have these 5 bars in our cell phones. We'll want to have this so-called coverage and capacity, but no one wants to have the infrastructure next to our homes and residents. So there is this, let's say, opposition from the community in general to have the infrastructure, but we are all claiming to have these services. So it's quite interesting what is happening. And site acquisition has become probably the #1 or among the top 5 challenges that the wireless industry is facing. So that really captured our interest. And for that reason, we developed a new magic technology that in 3M we call concealed film. This is a new technology that allows the wireless infrastructure to blend into the environment, reducing the visual pollution that these networks create in cities and in general. So it's truly a magic technology.
Interesting. So yeah, I mean, I guess. So what is this? I mean, is it like some sort of a concealment, basically, for cell sites, or what? How does this work, and how do operators and tower companies perhaps use this new technology?
So in general, this is a film. We're taking advantage of our film technology at 3M. This is a high-performance, non-metallic reflective film. So our goal is to place this film on top of antennas, on top of infrastructure, and blend that infrastructure into the surrounding environment. What is really magic about this technology, because at the end of the day, this is like a mirror, but what is magic is that we're not using any metallic elements. So at the end of the day, by using this film, this magic film, there is no effect in the performance of the antenna. In other words, there is no RF effect. So this is, again, as I said, kind of magic for us.
Interesting. Yeah, because I know talking with a lot of tower companies, that's always a concern for them, is whenever they're asked to conceal a tower or use some sort of different infrastructure for their towers, that they're always concerned about the performance degradation that can come with that. And so obviously it sounds like you guys have been able to kind of tackle that, that problem with this new product.
Definitely, it's network placement, site acquisition is a big topic in the industry, and we believe that we can help to speed up the process of deploying these networks. So this can be placed in any kind of infrastructure, including antennas as an example.
Interesting, very interesting. Well, I guess, you know, again, 3M is a fairly large company, and I'm sure you guys have got a lot going on there all the time. But I mean, how does, I guess, the whole the creative process work in terms of developing a new product there? Because again, like I said, I know you guys are a large company with pretty diverse assets there. I guess, how does that whole process work, and how's it shared across the company too?
That's a really good and interesting questions that we always get, and how 3M goes onto the process of developing new products and technologies. The answer is about collaboration. It's collaboration within the technical community here at 3M, also among different businesses and different marketing teams. It's not strange that similar technologies are used within different industries, such as dental and automotive. I mean, just a few months ago, we announced to the industry that we developed a mixing system to deliver fillers from two different industries that 3M is serving. More known examples in the consumer side of our business is Scotch-Brite. Scotch-Brite is a technology that use non-woven technologies. That same technology is used on the respiratory protection for respirators. So we're always sharing these beautiful technologies. And this recent launch, this new product, our concealed film, is using 6, not 1 or 2, but 6 different technologies that we have in our portfolio, from light management to micro replication to films, adhesives, and several more. So it's really about collaboration, sharing best practices, and developing new products that helps all the different industries in which 3M plays.
Very interesting, yeah. Yeah, I mean, definitely got to be thinking outside the box there, that's for sure, and being able to kind of look at your whole broad portfolio, what you have, and piecing parts together. That's a pretty interesting way to do things. So very, very interesting way you guys handle that stuff there.
No, definitely, that's our daily life, developing new products. There is a statistic within 3M that every 5 years, we're developing new products that adds into ourselves. So we need to keep innovating every time and developing new products and technology. So it's a pretty awesome job, to be honest.
Very good. Very good. Hey, Omar, we definitely appreciate the good insight. Obviously, it sounds like some good news coming out from 3M for the CTIA show, and hopefully we can definitely touch base again soon. But thanks so much for the time and insight today. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Dan, and hope to talk to you soon.
Very good.